Hey everyone, I'm Sly, and I'm here with D. And today we're going to talk about the Ryan Garcia, Emmanuel Tagoe fight. Now D, both these guys been inactive for a while. Ryan Garcia, the last time he fought was, I think, the beginning of 2021, yeah. And then Tagoe was like the end of 2020. So, I mean, these guys have been both inactive. You have Tagoe, I think he's 33. 33.
Yeah, 33.
And then Ryan, he's like in his 20. He's like in his prime, what, 24? 20?
No, he's like 22, man.
22.
Yeah,
Oh my
22,
gosh.
23, yeah.
So, I mean,
he's early 20s.
So, D, what do you think about this fight? And what do you got? Who do you got?
Obviously, I got Ryan because the way Golden Boy, the way they are, they like to have strategic to like who the opponents are picking. Obviously, they want to go against this guy because he has a good record and he has a good name. But like we've been saying, he's been inactive, and he's not a big KO puncher. So that's another thing I really looked out for. This is just for Ryan just to like build, get the cobwebs out, shake off the ring rust, and then get his name active. I expect like another fight like this after he beats this guy, and then hopefully we'll start seeing him in big fights with like the Haney's and Cambosa. But obviously, I think we're all disappointed. We don't want to see a fight like this, but it's just what happens. I'm a Ryan Garcia fan, but even I admit like he's a little bit of a prima donna, and I just don't like the way he's going about his career, especially leaving Eddie Reynoso.
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, this fight is not appetizing at all. The one I kind of wanted to see, obviously, was when they was talking to Isaac Cruz. That was exciting.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Because you got two prospects going at it, you know. Emmanuel Tagoe, not many people know him, and he's freaking, 33 already. So, yeah. I mean, and like you said, he's been inactive. Like, he fights 1 year, like in 2012, and I believe he didn't fight till like 2014, and then not again till like 2017. So he's just inactive like Ryan is, basically. And he's older too, so.
And he's little. Ryan's almost like, 5'11", 6 feet, and this guy is like 5'7".
So basically, this is just like, I don't want to say a cherry. I guess you could say a cherry. But basically, they want to build Ryan back up. He hasn't been in the ring for a while, and they want to get him a good opponent and get him ready for his next fight. Hopefully, at the end of the year, we could get something from Ryan. I mean, Isaac Cruz, that's the one. I would like to see Isaac Cruz or somebody with the name at least, you know, because this right here isn't looking good. Hopefully, I'm excited at least to see what he's learned with his new trainer, Goosum, because I really like Goosum. I think he's a cool cat. So, I mean, I will see. I heard his jab's a lot better, what I'm hearing from Oscar De La Hoya, what he's seen in camp.
His jab's good. One thing that I'll give Joe Goosen, I'm kind of like 50-50 on Joe Goosen. I like Joe Goosen, but I kind of compare him like Mike D'Antoni of the NBA because he's just like all offense, and I think what Ryan's biggest weakness is his defense.
Yeah,
he leaves a chin out.
Yep.
But what I've seen from Joe Goosen, what he's taught him is he does have a nice jab. One thing that, because Ryan is flat-footed, so if you look at the where he's hitting the striking pad, Ryan is trying to throw the two, but he's also using his footwork, and he's not used to it. So what he's doing right now is when he throws that two, he's bringing his heels up. And the way you kind of got to do it is you got to like just turn your ankle, and then and then turn your hips, and that's where you'll get a lot of the power from your power shot is by turning your hips. Right now, Ryan, because he's always been flat-footed, he's been like pretty much all arms at this point. And so Joe Goosen is building like good habits with him where he's using his legs. So, because he already has power, now he's going to have even more power by using his legs. But I've seen that he's not used to it. So that's why in this fight, I'm like curious to see like how he's going to implement that and he'll get used to it, or if he's going to go back to his bad habits.
Yeah. And hopefully, like I said, he's worked. I thought he was doing a little better with Eddie Reynoso on his defense, but still, remember he went against Campbell, man. He left that damn chin right up, and we've been talking about it, and what happened? He gets caught. Now, I like the way he reacted to that. Like, he got up right away, like he's like, oh, I'm good, you know? But still, you don't want to put yourself in that situation, especially with tougher opponents down the road. Especially with bigger powered punch, especially at 135, you know? There's some heavy hitters out there, so he's growing. Like I said, he's only 23. I'm not hating that much on this fight compared to other fighters we've been talking about, but I mean, hopefully this year, like at the end of the year, we could get a better fighter. We personally, both of us have Ryan Garcia obviously winning this fight. Do you have a knockout, or how do you have it?
I think if it's a knockout, it's going to come later in the rounds, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to decision. So I think if he gets a knockout, it'll be probably like 10th round. But just because the ring rust, that's why. And the other guy, Tagoe, I think he's only been knocked out once.
And he got knocked out cold, I think, right?
Yeah, so he's been knocked out before, but I believe that if Ryan, he does knock him out, it's going to be later in the round just because of the whole ring rust.
Yeah, like, I mean, Ryan, like, the dude has power, bro. Like, he has power, he has speed. Like, that body shot against Campbell, man, that was so beautiful. Like, seeing that, you know, like, this guy, he's got the power. So I think, honestly, he's going to get the knockout. I don't know which round, because like I said, he's been out of the ring for a while, so he's got to get that ring rust going. So it'll probably be later rounds, I want to say, you know?
So he's been knocked out, but it wasn't until his debut.
Oh, Tagoe, okay.
Yeah, so he's had 30 fights like since then, so he's had experience. But like I said, if he does knock him out, it'll be later in the round.
But Tagoe, he's never really fought anybody.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's why.
Look at his guys he's fought, man. They freaking, like, I don't know who the hell any of them are. So, I mean, this is kind of, like, this is a golden boy, basically, fight where they freaking, they know exactly, they study this guy, and they're like, they want to get that W. So, I mean, they planned this fight, like, perfectly for their fighter. So, yeah, that's what we got, guys. Ryan Garcia winning this fight, hopefully moving on to bigger and better things, but at the end of the year, hopefully get a big fight. So, we'll talk to you guys later. Make sure to like, subscribe. We'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.